Cam in a second because that dude's a bully. So we go to the Cam. And I'm sure this is unoriginal, but Cam Lockdown Lockridge. We're gonna get there. But like, I mean, this dude is leading the country in all kinds of different things. But Malik, man, you are absolutely killing it this year. This is your year. This is your senior year, right?
Yes,
so thank you so much for joining the show, bro. Tell me a little bit about your journey, bro. What brought you to Fresno State to begin with?
So during my recruiting process, I really didn't have too many Mountain West offers. They were more D1, AA, like Big Sky, FCS offers. So stuff like that. So honestly, I think my first Mountain West offer was actually San Jose.
Oh, was it? San Jose? The Spartans, bro.
It was. But,
Cam's shaking his head, bro.
But I didn't really, with all due respect, I didn't really take that as a real offer because the previous year, the same guy who had came down there who was recruiting my area had told that my head coach that he couldn't bring my name back to the staff because he would get laughed at.
That's fire right there, bro.
My size. So
I'm so glad you dropped that heat right now because that's real. They doubted, and you were like, no, they don't even can't drop your name, bro.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
That's what I said. So basically, that I was too small to come back and even be evaluated. Because of my size. He said the running back coach would not take me. Ironically, he comes back after my breakout junior season and comes back and he gives me the offer.
Yeah.
So
after 9 touchdowns, bro. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, you're on fire, and now you've already started back up on that fire, man. I'm really proud of you, bro. I love to see it, man. And our second guest, man, I got to give Cam an introduction because I have not got to meet Cam yet. And I mean, he walked into the room and I already felt his presence, man. I'm a big fan. Like it's not even like you were a hawk out there, bro. Yeah. 2 picks last game. 2 picks. Like, and you made it look easy, bro. Like you made it look like it was nothing. Like, tell me, man, how's that feel when you go out there? I mean, first of all, bro, you came from Tampa, right?
Yep.
So you came from Tampa to Reedley.
Yep.
Reedley to Hawaii.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yep.
Dude, I got my stats, and then Hawaii, bro. Yeah. Here we are. How does that feel, bro? To go with what you've been through, man. To experience those trials and tribulations, and be like, you know what? I got here, but I'm gonna be there. And now, bro, you're almost leading the country in picks, bro. Like. Coming out the gates, we'll talk about that in a second. But bro, how does it feel to have that moment right now?
Man, it's a blessing, and then just every day, just waking up and just thanking God. I feel like,
amen, bro.
Man, because just everything I've been through, like even before I even started this journey, is just like it all hit me at once. But I just give my glory to God.
Man, I'm so proud to hear you say that, man, because everything does start with God. It's a foundation of Christ, bro.
Yeah, for
sure. And, you know, I see, CJ Stroud, and I see a lot of people like bigger rookies that are coming up that are making an impact in the NFL. And their first thing they say is all glory to God. And honestly, that is it. And I think the media, the mainstream media needs to do a better job to showcase that too, because it is. It is about God, bro.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here without God. I wouldn't be here. We have this conversation without God. God's got to be the foundation, man. With the abilities that you guys have, the fact that you guys can acknowledge that comes from a higher power, that's half the battle, bro.
Yeah.
And then all you got to do is do the work.
Yeah.
Because God's giving you that ability, right?
Most definitely.
So coming out of Hawaii, bro, like you tell me about that process when you made the decision to come to Fresno State, because bro, like we needed you, bro. Like, let me tell you something. Duran's my boy. I've had him out here too. I've been taking care of him for a couple of years. And now he's balling, a little injured, but that's all right. We're gonna get him back. But we have not had that type of talent out of Fresno State, and now we got you, bro. Like, tell me, how was that decision to make you come to Fresno State, bro? Like, what was there?
It wasn't really too much of a decision, honestly. I remember like this, like so vivid. I was in Orlando, and one of the recruiters texted me, Albert, and then I ended up texting Jake, like,
yep.
Y'all like, are y'all gonna be good this year? Cause like
I like that.
Y'all gonna be good this year. So he ended up texting me, was like, yeah, man, we need a stud like you, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, bet. Like, tell your coaches offer me, I'm gonna come. And then from there, it was just like no brainer. I'm like, I'm finna go win the championship.
How was it coming from Hawaii, living off on an island like that, right? I mean, beautiful. Beautiful culture, beautiful people, beautiful weather, and then being like, I got to make this decision. Right, God's calling me to go to Fresno State, and you felt compelled to do that. I would assume.
Yeah.
Making that decision, it sounds like that was a pretty easy decision for you.
Yeah, it was just more just wanted to compete and wanted to just cement my legacy, as I always say, like somewhere just winning a championship and just playing at a higher level.
Yeah. Well, you are doing that, brother. You are absolutely playing at the highest
sir.
of high levels.
Appreciate it.
So don't stop. But we're all rooting here for you.
No.
But we are here behind you. We are here in your corner. This is Fresno State football. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, this is something that we all take a lot of pride in. And we're seeing someone like you come in and show up and show out day in, day out. That's the kind of heart that we need on both sides,
Mhm.
right? And
Yeah.
that's Leak, bro. From the second I met this dude, he's all heart. And now we know he's all heart. Like, that's a big deal. You
Yeah.
know, like he's putting himself out there every day on the line, going through what he needs to go through and putting it out there. And you doing the same thing. That's a big, big, big thing to do. And it's not always easy, right? There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of weight on your shoulders because you're the dogs.
Mhm.
Like, if you don't perform,
All eyes on you.
all eyes
Yeah.
on you, bro. And what are you guys doing? You're performing, right? We got our boy Cam out here with almost leading the country with picks, but there's only one person that's actually beating him right now in the country. And I brought this up to you guys earlier because I'm a stat king, and Noel, and now Noel from Cal,
Yeah.
right? And he's from Oxnard,
Yeah.
and you're from
Oh,
Oxnard.
yeah,
Right?
that's my
Oxnard. Do you know
That's
him?
my God. That's my God. Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Noel Williams?
Noel Williams.
Yes,
Yeah,
Noel
Noel
Williams,
Williams,
man.
man. That's
Did
my
you play
guy.
with them?
Yeah, we play all growing up. Youth football, high school. Youth football in high school. We were on the same championship team. We were the first team in my county to win the state championship. We
Dude.
was on that team. He was our starting DB.
He was starting DB back then too.
Yeah.
Dude, he's having a hell of a year.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
Is this his senior year too?
Yeah, this is senior year.
Shout out Noah,
Shout
man.
out Noah, man. He's
Noah,
a dog,
bro.
boy.
Let's go. We'll tag him in that for
Yeah,
sure, man.
yeah.
It's a cool moment to kind of have that. But you're right behind.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, you're still leading the country, bro. I mean, how does that feel to know like you've got that weight on your shoulders to go out there and get 2 more
Yeah.
against New Mexico, right? We
Yeah.
got next week.
Yeah. I always tell myself, like, before going in a week, how many interceptions I'm gonna get. Like sometimes I be joking, but sometimes like I be realistic. So it all depends. But like, it's a blessing to just be in the position I am right now, just making all these plays.
That's what you have to do. Let me tell you something. I can pull this up and I'm going to show this on the after feed. But Duran, right? Duran, he was having a career year last year, right? And I sent him a text like, bro, you are absolutely killing it. I'm so proud of you, right? You're 1 away from breaking the record. And he said, I'm going to go get it next week. And guess what he did?
He
He went and got it, bro.
That record, man.
Got it. In great style. too.
Yeah.
In
He
great
went
style.
and got the TD return. I mean,
Yeah.
he literally told me he was going to go do it. But that's the mentality, right?
Yeah.
You got to have that mentality, especially if you're getting to that next level. D1 college football is already almost there.
Mhm.
To get to that next level, you got to be a dog.
Yeah.
And you guys are showcasing that every day. What do you think it takes to be a dog? Malik, what does it take to be a dog, bro?
Consistency.
Preach it, man.
Like that's the biggest thing that I would say. Like anybody can make a play here and there, but if when you got the ball in your hands, you consistently making a play, you consistently scoring a touchdown, you consistently making somebody miss, then you a valuable asset to that team.
Yep.
Nobody could take that from you at that point. So I feel
Amen.
like at that point, like that's when you really become a dog. It's that consistency. Anybody could be a dog on one play or another play, but when you that dog all the time, that's what really
Yep.
matters.
What about you, Cam? What's it take?
Man, it just take a lot of heart. I feel like
Amen. There you go.
Just hard. Just wanted to go out there and just lay it all on the line every single play. I mean, it only lasts like 4-5 seconds. So
Right.
why wouldn't you just bust your ass for 4-5 seconds?
Amen, bro. And you put it out there.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about all kinds of other moments, but like when you came down with that second pick of the game, right, last Saturday, like I was watching and it almost felt like you just knew you were going to get that pick. And you knew that was going to be another
I did.
shift.
I did. I actually did.
I knew it, bro. I knew it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know why he threw that.
Okay, so that's a good question. How was the competition last week?
Man, I
It was
mean,
all right.
they okay. They gonna make plays.
I feel
They'll
like
be
they had a
good team.
decent offense. If they really wanted to get going, I think the QB had some good movement. But he couldn't get past you, bro. He couldn't get past our
Yeah.
line and Debo. And I mean, like
Yeah, we made them one dimensional. That's
Yeah.
shout out to the boys up front. I always
they
got
did,
shout
man. They
them
were
out.
killing it.
Yeah.
The whole defense is a vibe right now.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So let's talk about that, right? Because I watched Michigan game, and I mean, you guys showed out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, couple things, we could have changed, but man, we played a good game against a
Mhm.
top ranked team. The defending
Yeah.
the bro, like, come on, like
yeah.
we showed up, and the
Mhm.
defense played a very pivotal role in that game, man. In fact, we were toe to toe the whole time. going back from Michigan and looking at that type of competition, right? Because that's returning national champs. You know what I mean? Like, I mean that they lost some skill, but like they didn't lose that much. They're still dogs too.
Yeah.
So what was the competition like when you guys faced up against Michigan to what you guys faced against last week, and you guys just showed out?
I think I think the biggest difference was like up front really. I think that's really the only
That's
difference.
what Devo said too,
That's the
man.
only difference.
That's what he
That's the
said,
only
too.
difference when it comes to
Yeah.
Power 5 and group of 4 teams. So skill spots, I thought we matched up
You did.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I 100%, bro.
all the way across the board. But we just had to take care of some things that took a little longer than expected, and we weren't able to get back on track. So
And vibe and click.
Yeah.
And bring that camaraderie back in the locker room, which is as seniors, right? That's your guys' job.
Yep.
So how do you guys do that? How do you guys go about bringing the camaraderie and the brotherhood in the locker room? Because I got to tell you, that is the most important thing that you really need when you are playing a sport. You need that camaraderie and that brotherhood in that locker room, that that dude's going to lay out for me.
Yeah.
That dude's going to take a hit for me. That dude's going to take a spill for me. I mean, and I got to go protect that guy.
Exactly.
I mean, you got to have that vehement, like, monster inside of you that tells you, I'm going to defend that guy till he's last breath, right? So what do you guys do in the locker room? Because you got offense and you got defense, right? So what do you guys do to help rally the crew, rally the boys?
Honestly, on offense, it's just getting everybody going in the same direction. We all, for the play to work, all 11 got to be doing their job. So offense, we just preach, our fundamentals, ball security and being explosive. So we preach some things, we go out there and put into action, we'll be fine.
You guys got to have a little bit of fun though, right?
Yeah.
You guys got to talk a little shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, let's talk about that in the locker rooms. Like, how do you guys pump each other up? Like, let me ask you this: who is the biggest shit talker on the defense?
Probably me.
That's what I was thinking,
It's
bro.
me, it's
That's
me.
what I was thinking.
I'm an
for
actual
sure.
bull shark. Like I go around just doing whatever. Honestly, like
So let me ask you this: have you watched the program?
the program.
It's the all-time greatest college football movie in this world's ever seen. And if you have not watched it, Joe Kane. I mean, so there is a linebacker on that movie, and you guys have to watch this movie. It's definitely older because I'm an old dude, but I'm telling y'all, it is one of the greatest college football movies of all time. The program, everyone knows it, and you got to watch it because I forgot Mac. It was Mac, and that he was the linebacker, and this dude was talking the biggest trash. Like he fired me up to play football because of the trash he talked, and it was clean. It wasn't like I'm going to do this. It was he got after you, man. So what would you say is the funnest moment for you when you're talking that trash against your opponent, and then you go catch 2 picks?
just really just like their reaction to it. Honestly, like, just seeing how they feel about me just like manhandling them or just making them feel less of a man. I feel like just their reaction to it, like that's what be having me weak. Just
it gets you going too, huh?
Yeah, it just like
if they react to it and they can't come back to it.
Man, that's
What about you, Lee? You talk some shit too?
Oh yeah, I'll probably say I'm probably the biggest trash talker. For sure.
You mean Keen ain't talking shit, bro?
Yeah, nah. Mikey be talking. but he don't
Mikey be talking out
He
there,
don't talk
bro.
every play. Like I don't wear my mouthpiece so I could talk every play.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. If you look at
so
all
you
my
out
photos,
there?
if you look at all my photos, I don't never have my mouth.
I do know that.
you can hear him from the sideline.
You can hear me from the
I
sideline.
You
love
can hear him
it.
from the sideline. You can probably hear him from the stand.
From the
In the stance, you just thought you look at 56. I see him. I'm coming.
No, I ain't gonna lie. My dad told me the ASU game that he heard me say something to a guy on the field.
What he heard you say?
Because I forgot which it was one of the linebackers, and he was looking at me and he looked like he had like a lazy eye. He had a lazy eye, and then he was like, bro, you suck.
I was coming at you too.
He was like, you suck,
gonna
you suck.
come
I
at
was
somebody
like, bro,
with a lazy
I'm like, shut up, bro. You got lazy eye. You can't talk to me right now. You can't talk to me right now, bro. Get ready for the next play.
He was going
like,
in on him.
He was just like,
He didn't
he
retort.
didn't even say nothing. See,
So what happened?
and then I came to the next play, and then I ran the ball right past him. Like that's why I don't talk. I make plays so I can talk shit.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
I think that's football.
Yeah.
I think, even as a quarterback, I think it just back in the day, I think when you make those plays, and that's why you play football, because when you get so fired up and so amped up, there's some sort of competitive level in your soul that you're like,
You just come
I got you.
Yeah.
you can't do what I just did.
Exactly.
And it does. And that's
It does.
what makes the NFL the NFL. That's what makes you, Cam, Malik, who you are, is that little bit of extra that says, I'm going to break you. And I know that I can. And I know that I'm going to. And I'm going to let you know that I can.
And I'm going to let
and
you know.
And I'm going to let you know it. I don't even have to speak to do that.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that is the most powerful move in football is when you make that run, you make that pick, you make that hit, you make that pick six, and you're like, you don't even have to say anything. You're just looking, your boys are celebrating, and you're like,
yeah, and everybody else got their head down.
So we shut out last week, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we shut out.
I keep forgetting.
I know that.
You can't. People are, and that's why I want to say it because we shut out.
Yeah, we shut them out.
Goose egg. That is hard to do in college football.
Like, they didn't even get a field goal.
Not even a field goal, bro. That is how strong our defense is right now.
They ain't even getting the red zone.
How are we taking that forward in the next week against New Mexico? How are we gonna do that?
We go neutralize the run and make them one dimensional.
There you go.
I feel like that's every week. The boys up front gotta neutralize that run so
And they
can throw it.
I think that's what's really helping you too, Cam, is that we have such a diverse group this year. And the D is really coming through, man. And they're opening up plays where they're stacking the box and they're forcing the throw. And guess who's there?
Yeah.
You know, that's better than everybody else out there right now, right?
Yeah.
They can make those plays, man. How many picks are we gonna get this year?
I was looking at like the record. It was like 14.
Is that the record?
I think the record like 14 or 15. I was aiming for the record.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. What we're gonna do to get it?
Keep making these plays, honestly.
Work, bro. Work. Rally that team. Get that team behind you, bro. Which they already are. You've got the crowd behind you. Bro.
Yeah.
We're 2-1. You know, and the only team we lost to was the returning national champions.
Yeah.
That's big time. Like, and we showed out this last week. I mean, we put a goose egg on these guys, man. Like, I mean, he's giggling because I mean, when you do that, it's a statement.
Yeah, it is.
It's a statement. My dude had 111.
113.
113.
See, 113. 113. I was too off. But another tutty. A big one.
Yep.
What was funny? What was this? So I'm watching, right? And I'm like, I'm always rooting for my guys. You know what I mean? I'm like, let's go, squad. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's see you guys turn out. I saw Gilliam. He came out. He put on a big run.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said to myself, I swear to God, I said, there's no way that Malik don't come out next play and run a big banger, dude. I swear, I almost wanted to post it and say it, and then you went and did it, bro. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And then you went out through the rest of the game, bro. You're like, this is mine now. This is my game. And you made it yours, bro. And now we got New Mexico next week, and we're at New Mexico.
At
Right? Is it state or New Mexico?
New Mexico.
This is New Mexico, right?
Lobos.
Yeah.
Bobo.
Yeah.
Bobos.
Lobo.
The Bobos.
Man, I done
He
been
said
there.
Bobos, bro.
Bobos.
He said, look where the clowns up next, bro. We got him, bro.
We done been
I've been
over there
watching
way
them.
too
I've been
much.
watching
I
them.
will say they got a good QB.
Yeah, Dan Pierre.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
He's not bad.
I've been watching.
Yeah, so you do watch a lot of film on your opponents.
Yeah.
Good man. That's what I like to hear. It's all about homework and making sure we're doing the research to get to that next level, man. And of course, we're gonna help you here with the bodybuilding.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
but you know, that's a whole different conversation. We'll get you guys dialed and tuned up. But moving forward, so Lobos next week, man, an away game, all right? Projected big numbers, right, from you guys, from our offense, from our defense. What do you think is going to be our main goal moving forward to just put up another goose egg? Because I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Really just neutralizing this run and making them one dimensional. Like Coach been preaching this for the longest since like that last little spill we went on last season. Just really put a bad taste in our mouth. I feel like as a defense,
Oh yes.
we had like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 people that rushed for over 100 yards on us. Or like it was something crazy, but like, nah, that's not gonna fly around here. I feel
love
like
that,
and
bro.
then,
And I can feel that mentality,
Yeah,
man. I
like-
feel that energy from you guys. This may be in my 20 years of paying attention to Fresno State football, might be the best defense that I've seen.
Mhm.
Straight up. We have some great offensive weapons, and I really think we could have put it down on Michigan.
Yeah.
I think we had the talent to beat them boys.
agree.
Yeah.
I really do. I think we could have. I think we just made a few
We had them
mistakes.
biting their nails for sure.
Yeah,
At halftime. We
at
had them
halftime they were biting their
nails.
nails, man.
They was biting their nails.
No question.
Yeah.
And they had no idea. They
Yeah.
they didn't know what to do.
They did.
You guys were hitting them in the mouth every
Yeah.
second that you guys could.
Mhm.
And coming through and back and forth. And I think we could have taken them. And I think we should be a nationally ranked team.
Yeah.
I do with the offensive weapons that we have and the defensive weapon. I think we should be a top ranked team, and I don't think we're getting enough credit yet because of the Michigan game. But outside of that, we keep putting up goose eggs. Oh, we're gonna be in that top 25.
That national rank will come after this week.
I do think so too.
And after we beat UNLV, because them boys nationally ranked right now.
They're playing good too.
Yeah,
they're playing consistent.
Mhm.
Back to consistency. That the UNLV team is playing a very consistent game of football, and it's fun to watch them because they're making some great plays.
Yeah.
They will definitely give you guys a little bit of contest for sure, but ain't nothing you guys can't overcome, especially together. Bring that brotherhood, the camaraderie in, and what you guys are doing is special.
Yeah,
that defense is special, man.
Yeah.
And you're leading it, bro.
Yeah,
you're leading it, man. Amongst quite a few others, by the way. It's not just you got some captains out there, bro. You got some dogs on defense, bro.
I do for sure.
Give me some fun moments. What's some of your funnest memories right now of this year of anyone from the defense? Well, like, what's a funny story? Just from practice, from like, you already thought of one. So
off the top of my head, really like when Devo used to be like,
I love Devo.
Let me go to Kona at like when we go to like PRP or something, like he'll ask me to like go to corner, like do a little cover 3 drop or something. Like he be wilding, he want to be a skill player.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah, he's funny, real.
He's out there too. He's out there.
Yeah, he hooping for sure.
Yeah. You know who else is hooping too? Is Braca.
Yeah,
another camp. No, I gotta give it to him too, man. That dude. He's a good kid, man. Like he's reached out to me before and just wants to work, man. And I love that about Cam. And I think he's doing some really great things. And I think he's gonna turn some heads too, man.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, this is probably one of the best defensive I've seen. You guys are just killing it right now. And I think we made some good moves in the offseason to make sure we can get some of the extra talent that we need. How's the scheme for you right now? Like how's the scheme? Are you because new coach, new. I'm not sure if it's a new scheme or if it's a new playbook.
It's almost the same. It's
somewhat similar. So not too hard to adjust then.
Yeah.
So you're feeling good.
Yeah, especially as a vet, being in the game for so long and you learn the game over time. So a lot of things that change is really just terminology things.
For sure.
Not really like concepts and stuff like that. Yep. So
it seemed like Keen was coming into his own finally too. He was really starting to come into his own. The receivers were clicking. People were getting open. I mean, Delana, bro. I mean, bro's having a year, and I mean, he's just a nice, humble dude, man. He's someone I'd love to get back on here too at some point too, just because I love watching the work that he puts in. I mean, he's put in the work, and now he's showing out. And I mean, 2 back-to-back big games, 2 big bombs. But it feels like Keen is coming into his own with Delana, and I think that's a big improvement because what I'm seeing now is now they're using Leak finally out, on the flats, and so they're afraid of the deep ball with Delana, and that opens up my boy who can catch and run too. And that's something they didn't utilize enough, in my opinion. And now I see him doing that, and he's coming out hot, and he's getting pickups on the catches, at least averaging 4 to 5 receptions a game now, bro. So, I mean, I think that has really opened up a big dynamic for you guys on the offense to put up 40. Points on a nothing burger. You know what I mean? And that's what we're seeing. Yeah. And I think that's more than reasonable to go up next week at New Mexico.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We keep that boy Mikey back there comfortable. We get that run game established
My
early
point
and
exactly.
often.
And I think that's what we were missing too in Michigan. We didn't establish the run game. And so it put a lot of pressure on Mikey to get the dropbacks, and he couldn't find you in the flats and find the tight ends or stuff like that. He was focused on so many other angles to where now you guys are gelling. I think the play calling is I think coaches are evolving too. I think now we're starting to read some of the defenses. You guys got a new squad. You guys are putting it together, and I think that's really exciting for me because it's starting to click. Yeah. And when you put up 40-something points, you know what I mean, on a nothing burger and against a pretty decent team, that's not a it is what it is. It's still D1. You know what I mean? But you guys are doing some really good things, and I love to see it. How would you say that the coaching changed, the shift? With new coach coming in, how's that shift for you guys? Because you didn't get to play with I can't think of his name. DeBoer. No, not DeBoer, but all the coaches. Like you didn't get to play with any of the coaches, right? DeBoer's now he's Bama. You know what I mean? Like he's next level. But I can't think. The coach just retired because of his health.
Tefford.
Yeah, I just said Coach T. I was like, I just said Tefford. I questioned myself. I don't know why I didn't say Tefford. So you changed dynamic too. You didn't get to actually play with Tefford as much as you actually wanted to, right? Like You came here, and now you got a new coach. How's that fit for you guys right now?
I mean,
Was it a big shift?
not really. Not really. Coach Skip preached the same thing. Coach Sefer preached. They all come branch under the Coach Sweeney. So
Yes.
and he instilled like, good
That's
values
cool
in us.
that you rock with that,
Yeah.
man. That's awesome, bro.
So it's not a big shift. I think honestly, we just got to go out and execute as the individuals on the field, instead of
Can't worry so much about the game plan.
You can't, man. You just got to go out there and perform.
Yeah, they're gonna put the game plan in. We just gotta go out there and execute at the end of the day.
Be consistent.
Be consistent.
That's it, man.
consistently making plays.
And we're doing that right now.
Yeah.
What's the mentality like for you guys, man? Like when you go out there and before you suit up, right? You got your boys with you. You're getting pumped up. You're getting hyped up. Like you're getting like just lit. What does that mentality have to be like before you start that game? Before that kickoff starts? How do you prepare yourself mentally?
Get ready to kill. Get ready to go to war.
And how do you do that?
Go.
Is it a switch that just turns off in your head, or do you have like a routine to where you're like, dude, I gotta, you know what I mean? Like
mine's really like a switch. I'm really like a free flowing guy.
Yeah, I know you are for sure. That's why I have to know because you're like the nicest dude. Yeah. But when I see both of you on the field, I don't want nothing to do with you out there, bro.
It's like really free flowing until I put that helmet on. Once I put that helmet on, I'm straight like demon mode.
Yep,
like straight demon mode. You gonna get a dog now. Like I don't want to hear none of that. Like no, we done played against each other. No, used to be at UNLV.
Yep.
I see no pregame. Hey, yo, what up, Malik? Bro, I don't know you. Sucker.
I love it.
Like,
yes,
I hate you. Number 3. Don't
there you
come
go.
talk to me, bro. You the enemy right now.
I love that.
Then after the game, be like, "What up?
What's up, bro? Yeah, good to see you, bro. What's good,
man?
That's about right.
Yeah.
What about you, Cam?
Yeah, just like him, I could flip a switch. Honestly, just like, and what really get me going is the fans. Just hearing that scream, like them screaming and stuff like that. Just making those plays and just hearing all those people screaming for you. I feel like that give me that extra adrenaline boost to go back out there and just be like, you know what? Take your candy again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out here and bully you again.
You are bullying people, bro. You are bullying people. Bullying people. They can't even get a handle on you, bro.
Yeah,
other defenses, they can't even, or other offenses, they don't even know what you're gonna do.
Yeah. I'm already knowing.
What do you think is separating you this year?
Just it always been my mentality. Like even going into last year, I told myself this is what I'm gonna do. Like for the rest, like the next couple of years of my life, I might as well just go out here and just ball out every single year. And then unfortunately, I got hurt, but
that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is different for you, though.
Yeah.
I feel like this is emotional for you.
Yeah.
I feel like this is passionate for you. I feel like you feel like this is something that this is your time.
Yeah.
This is your moment, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like you've been through a lot. You went through different, roadblocks and schools, and now you're here at Fresno State for your senior year.
Mm-hmm.
You're having a career year already. I feel like it's different for you.
Yeah.
I feel like there was that switch that you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what it is.
What is it, bro? Talk to me.
It's probably my mother, like, she just watching over me, like January of last year, 2023, when I was back home, she had a heart attack.
Oh, wow.
Passed away.
Oh, wow, bro.
So I was, and then I got hurt. So like, I was in a real bad place. And
oh, wow. So hold on. Your mom had a heart attack and passed, man. God bless her soul. She's definitely watching you right now. She's so freaking proud of you, bro. Let me just say that right now. She's so proud of you right now, bro. There's not a prouder woman in heaven right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you got hurt.
Yeah.
What happened? How'd you get hurt?
Tore my pec.
Okay. And how long were you out?
Season ended.
Season ending.
Ended my season.
And that was your last year at Hawaii.
Yeah.
And you get the opportunity to come to Fresno State. And they come to you and they say, "Hey, we need you here in this place."
Oh no, I was already here.
Oh, you already here?
Yeah,
really? That's already.
Yeah, I was on my second. That was my second. Yeah, last year was my second year. I was coming off the defensive MVP of the championship game.
Yep, I didn't know that.
In 2022.
I'm trying to rewind it just a little bit though. So back to your mom's death, right? And you got hurt. So that was the end of the year last year.
Yeah.
Right. Done.
Yeah.
So this year that's what I'm saying. It's the most important year for you, right? You come back off of a passionate, emotional spin to where you just lost the biggest support of your life.
Yeah.
That's got to be the fire that's blazing this, bro. Like, I mean, You
It
know
is.
she's watching you every single second, bro. And the guy's right there, right next to her, being like, "That's your son,
Yeah.
bro." Showing out, doing 2 picks a game, bro. You know how proud of you she is right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a new dad, so like, I mean, I can't imagine the amount of emotion that you have in your heart right now,
Yeah.
doing something, dedicating to your mom. You know, and I'm sure that's exactly how you feel every day before you go in that field.
Yeah.
You probably give your mom some love every single day before you start, bro.
Yeah. She was definitely a big part. Like even like before the games and stuff like that, I used to call her up and like literally just sit on the phone with like right before as we fully dressed and about to go head out for the last time. I'll call her and talk to her for like a couple minutes. She'll tell me like she was even dialed into like watching like the other opponents and stuff like that, telling me like, oh yeah, the quarterback, you know, inexperienced, can't really throw like that, can't really throw on the run, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like having that and then just going just blank, like it really messed me up. But
I can't imagine, bro.
I was like,
how old are you?
Huh?
How old were you?
Oh, this was last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20?
No, 23.
23.
Yeah.
And that's tough, bro. As a young buck, man, losing the biggest influence of your life.
Yeah.
Man. How'd you overcome that?
Just,
How'd you battle through that to be where you're at now, bro? A season-ending injury,
Mm-hmm.
lost your mom,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're almost leading the whole nation in interceptions, bro.
Yeah, just leaning on the people who poured themselves into me, like my brother right
Amen,
here, my coaches, my therapist, just leaning into people and just never forgetting like it's a reason why I'm here and it's a reason why I'm doing this, you know, and it's a reason why I'm talking to you on this podcast right now.
Bro. And I promise you there is a reason for that.
It is.
I promise you. God has a reason for everything, man. If you can know that first and foremost, man, he's going to bless the rest of your life, man. I'm really, 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 really proud of you guys, man. I'm honored to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for being on the Passionate Podcast, man. I would love to make this a weekly thing with you guys, man. Honestly, this is just so much fun to be able to sit here and talk about the games, the experience. Let's end with this. Let's talk about NIL opportunities for you guys, right? Because a lot of people, you know, the NIL, it's a scarce market, and there's a lot of people that, you know, are trying to get into that market. My boy Marcus McMarion, with he's got his own thing going on too. So with the collective, I feel like there's so much momentum and experience that could really help with the NIL. What is your guys' take on the NIL right now, right? Like where are you? Are you guys still searching for some more deals, right? Like what's the deal? Because that's what I want to get out there for you guys. I want our local community to understand how important NIL is for our players. I don't think they get it. Money is scarce. The economy is hard right now. We're living in tough times, and people, you know, are not as apt to give away, and the boosters are to give away their money. But I feel like when we have talent like this, we need to find ways to keep that talent coming back to Fresno, to keep coming back to this community, because this community is so important to me. It really is. This is why I pour into you, bro. You know how much I pour into you. I love you guys, man. I want to give you guys everything that I can to help and give you guys a roadmap to success, and not just for athleticism, but financial, you know, emotional, spiritual success, right? That's what I really believe in for all you guys, man. And I want to see that for all of you. But for NIL, what does that mean for you guys, right? And how does that help, right? How does that help you guys optimally just perform and not have to focus on trying to find a job or trying to find other things so that you can be the Cam and the Malik of Fresno State football?
It helps a lot, man. Like you said, money is scarce and the economy is messed up right now.
Messed up, bro.
Cost of living is high, and that continues to rise every year. So that extra NIL money, or the money that we get from NIL, from the collective, that really helps.
Yeah.
Because like you said,
shout out Marcus McMarion, man. Shout out Aaron Mitchell, bro. All the people that are trying to do some big things, bro.
Man. We appreciate y'all.
McMarion and the Bulldog Collective.
Yep.
Bulldog Collective. Like I said, like
Mikey King just got signed on the year for the collective too. So I just seen that too. That was pretty cool.
Shout out Mikey, man. You're gonna do some big things.
He is, man. I'm excited.
But like I said, like it takes away that, like, because when I was here the first 3 years, not getting NIL,
yep,
I was living off my stipend,
yep,
and it was tough.
Yeah, bro,
it was tough.
Welcome to America right now, bro. That's how everyone's living right now, bro.
That bi-weekly pay, like, is none of that.
Yeah,
like it was tough. And coming into the Bulldog Collective, you know, getting those NIL opportunities as they come, more my exposure and more of my plan, it really helped out. It made me focus a lot more on football and less on the things that took my attention beforehand.
It takes that little bit of stress away.
Yeah,
it takes that edge off. Like, dude, how am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to pay for these books? How am I going to pay for this? Bro, I'm going to pay for gas and groceries right now, bro. Like, this is expensive right now.
Like, after rent, like that gas and groceries is really all I had left for the month. Like,
and that's like $300 a week now, bro. It's not cheap.
Good luck trying to enjoy my own self. Like, take some time for myself.
Crazy.
Wasn't no time or money for that. So,
but I think it's very important to showcase that to our viewers and the people that do watch this and do care about Fresno State football, that we need more NIL, more people like Collective, more people to be able to brand us and to give us that financial security for being who we are for Fresno State. And I think it's so important because we need the Maliks, we need the Cams, we need the people to stay hungry and be like, oh man, I'm out there. I'm going to put this, I'm going to put my whole life on the line. I'm going to put that beast mode, that demon mode. I'm going to flip that switch. I'm going to fight for my mom out there. Right. That's the only thing you guys should be thinking about. Not like,
man, after this,
bro, what am I going to do? How am I going to eat dinner after this? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Really? You know, and that's the whole point. I'm actually working on some cool stuff with Doghouse Grill, man, to get you guys some good deals out there too, man. They're Doghouse is amazing. They're great people, man, and Matt Billings is a good man. But I'm telling you guys, man, like you guys are doing some great things for Fresno State football, and you guys are putting Fresno State really back on that map. We might be 2-1, but my heart is we are nationally ranked, and we are going to be in that top 25. You know, especially with the culture.
Top 12.
Yeah, 12. See that's what I'm talking about. That's the mentality, man. That's the mentality. Let's do it. Let's go. But we need everyone to rally around us, right? We need the fans to come out, buy tickets, make sure they're at the tailgates, make sure they're screaming for our players when they make those picks, when they make those touchdowns, right? That's what we need from our fan base. Yeah. That's what we need. We need people to show up, show out, and scream as loud as they possibly can. We need more local businesses that can't afford to come out and to come help with the NIL programs. That's what we need. And that's what we're here to kind of showcase, to really put that on the map for you guys, because I believe in you guys. I believe what we do. This is why I give out the NIL deals that I can do, but there's so much more that we can do. There's so much more that we can help you guys with financially, and just to keep that stress out of your guys' minds, so you guys can just go perform and do the things that you guys need to do, man. I want you guys to talk to our fans as we close here, man. I want you guys to tell them how much you love them and how much you are grateful for them to continue to be in your corner, because we got a lot of people that love you guys, man, like I do. So give them some love, man. I want to start with you, Cam. Go and look at that camera right there, man, and tell Fresno State fans what they mean to you, brother.
Man, shout out to Red Wave, man. Y'all mean a lot to me, man. Just going out every Saturday and just putting on the show for y'all, then give me so much joy and just bring me so much excitement, man. I just like going out, just making all these plays, catching all these interceptions, and trying to get in that end zone as much as I can, man. Shout out. Love y'all.
What's up, man. Cam, it is such an honor to have you on this show, man. I am such a big fan of yours,
yes,
man.
Sir. Appreciate you.
I'm in your corner, bro. And we're going to be pulling for you and rallying for you for the rest of the season. And we're going to see you get drafted.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see you both get drafted. Malik, let's hear it, man. What you got for the fans out there, man, brother?
Red Wave, we love you. We appreciate you guys for showing up and showing out. You guys travel amazingly. You guys come to the games, home games. Like, hey, if you guys haven't known, we've had the best group of 5 attendance for the last probably about 3 or 4 years.
Yes. That is a fact, by the way.
That is a fact.
That is a fact. So you guys, we appreciate you. We love you guys so much. Get in them seats early. We'll be making plays right out the gate.
Awesome, man. Malik, bro, you already know you're a brother to me, man. Like, honestly, man, I've loved watching your story. I love being able to just have some fellowship with you and get to know you through all the things that we're doing for you, man.
On this journey.
Yeah, man. And you already know I'm going to continue to make sure that your journey is powerful, impactful, and God-driven, right?
Yes,
that's all that matters to me, man. So keep doing what you guys are doing. If you guys have not yet, please tune into the Passionate Podcast. We're going to be doing Raw every Monday night. And this is really exciting because I want to showcase the greatness that we do have in this community and in the Central Valley. So before we say goodbye, we love you guys, man. Without further ado, we got 2 legends here in the making, man. We got Cam and we got my boy Malik, man. Sure. Make sure you give them some love. Follow them on Instagram. We'll put out their tags out here. But thank you guys so much for following us. Thank you for tuning into the Passionate Podcast. Raw. We got lots of exciting things coming at you guys' way, man. Every Monday night, catch us here at 7 p.m., man. Thank you guys, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys, man.
Yes, sir.